Hey, welcome back to dadlabs.com. Today's episode is brought to you by Baby Bjorn, and we're talking about baby proofing.
That's right, making your home safe for bringing home a new baby. Now, it's a task that all parents have to tackle, but sometimes it's such an epic task, we've got to go to the pros. So today in Dad Labs, we're baby proofing like a pro.
I'm here with Jennifer from Austin Baby Proofing Company, and she's going to tell us what to look out for in the jungle that is your home if you're having a new baby. Jennifer, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you today?
I'm good. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
So you're a professional in baby proofing.
I am professional baby proofer, yes.
All right, so tell us, look around the home and tell us what are the priority areas that parents should concentrate on first if they're getting their home ready to bring a new baby.
So one thing you want to look for is flat screen TVs these days are very top heavy. And so you want to make sure that your flat screen TV is either attached to a stud in the wall behind it or attached to a nice solid secure base so that if little one does start to climb up, maybe reach for a fun video up on top of the table, the TV isn't going to likely come over on top of them.
So how would parents strap the TV to the wall?
There are TV specific, flat screen specific straps. They attach to the vessel holes in the back and then back to wherever the stud is in the wall. It's important to get into a stud or down to a solid secure base. You want to make sure your furniture is secured as well. In general, the rule of thumb is that anything taller than it is wide needs to be secured again to a stud into the wall. And there are furniture straps that are designed specifically to do that. And also sometimes you have pieces of furniture that are nice and low and look sturdy like a dresser, but once you start opening drawers or opening cabinet doors, that can throw off the center of gravity as well. So taller than it is wide, or a piece of furniture that has a lot of drawers in it needs to be considered, needs to be strapped to the wall. You're going to want to clear knickknacks, pictures, pretty little breakables, pieces of art on tabletops because those will pretty quickly start to get pulled off.
Okay, so windows?
Windows, yeah, particularly the blinds in the windows. These little pull cords here, when you pull your blinds up, you know, now you've got a long cord that could be a strangulation hazard. And you want to have possibly a cord cleat, something to gather up all the excess cords so it's not hanging down below at kid height. And then also, this one has knots in the bottom of it. And take these knots out because you've got a loop down here now, which you want to avoid. So make sure these are free, but also wrapped up and out of reach.
Okay, so the kitchen scares me.
There's a lot going on in the kitchen between knives and sharp objects and heat from a dishwasher and the stove and possible chemicals or poisons under the cabinet. So there's a lot to think about in the kitchen. You definitely want to lock your cabinet doors in your drawers with a cabinet or drawer latch.
Are all of them kind of the same? You know, cheap ones, expensive ones?
They're not. There's a couple different styles on the market, and there are some that are better than others. And then also a struggle that I see some homeowners get into is that not all latch works on every cabinet style. So, you know, you may be in for a couple trips to Home Depot if you're having trouble finding the right latch to fit in your cabinet.
That can be time consuming.
That can be time consuming, but a professional baby proofer can help you with that area.
So Jennifer, it's really important to be diligent about baby proofing because kids do get injured every year.
Sadly, yeah, children get injured and children lose their lives every year still from injuries in the home.
Right. Now, do you have any stats or trends that parents should be aware of?
I do, yeah. You know, sadly, 24 children die each year from a tip-over related injury. That's a piece of furniture or a TV that comes over. About 103 children die each year from a fall in the home. Over 100 die from unintentional poisoning. They get into a cabinet or something like that, or into the parents' medicine chest. And then 873 children die from airway obstruction. That's some sort of strangulation or entrapment hazard or suffocation from something in the crib, possibly like that.
So, you know, I consider myself a fairly knowledgeable individual about baby proofing, but there are tons of stuff in here that's not baby proofed.
Right, yeah.
So that kind of speaks to it. That's why you need to have a professional baby proofer.
A professional baby proofer can come in and look at your home with a fresh set of eyes, a professional set of eyes with experience, and probably point out some things that you may not have otherwise thought of, or something that may be quirky for your home that may not be, you know, regularly listed in the checklists.
Right. Yeah, I didn't think about the loops on the Roman blinds. So how do folks get in touch with you?
We're on the web, austinbabyproofing.com. And if you're not in Austin, there's a great organization called the International Association for Child Safety, the IAFCS, who has information about professional baby proofers throughout the United States and Canada who can come in and help you out baby proof your home.
That's awesome. Jennifer, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I feel safer already.
Great.
Well, there you have it. Good info from one of the pros in the baby proofing industry.
Now, if you want to do some sane baby proofing yourself, you can get some great tips from our latest in the series of Sane Parents Guide, number 3, baby proofing. You can go to dadlabs.com, go on the Sane Parents Guide tab, and pick up a copy for just $2.99 of Sane Parents Guide, number 3, baby proofing.
Thanks to Baby Bjorn for sponsoring Sane Parents Guide and this episode. We'll see you next time at dadlabs.com.